Hi, it's Tricia from Nature Lover Canada. It is our last day here in Killbear. It is day 28, August 20th, I believe, 2021. And we are going to go for a little hike this morning before we have to pack up. This is the Lighthouse Point Trail. We did do this one in the beginning of the trip, or the beginning of our stay here at Killbear. So we're just going to take you through and see. It's a great little trail. It's pretty small. It's not very long, but it's got a lot to offer in terms of geology and scenic views. So let's go and see the Lighthouse Point Trail. There's one of several sandy beaches here at Killbear. There are many sandy beaches around this area, but there are also some rocky areas like this Lighthouse Point. This is quite the rugged trail. It's a lot of rocks and roots, and there is a couple of spots where you have to climb up fairly high rocks to get to the next level. So no strollers, no bikes, and if you got little ones, you may have to hold their hand or carry them up a few spots. Dogs are allowed, and unless it's a senior dog or a really short dog, again, you can help those ones out as well, up and down the areas that you need to. Otherwise, I'm sure you'll find they are more agile than we are. I know it's really far away, but out on those rocks there are gulls and cormorants. And one cormorant is splaying its wings to get warm after well, it wasn't even a cool evening, really. It's quite warm.
It looks too historic.
This looks like a little mangrove.
Yeah.
What kind of trees are these? Hi, you gotta come the other way. Good job.
Looks like she's laughing, but we know it's the smelly things.
Yeah.
She's smelly it. Come on, Chloe, this way, this way.
We talked about the abundance of striped maple in this area, and other than the fact that the trunk looks striped, this is a striped maple here, isn't it, Chitra?
Yeah.
So the trunk looks striped. See the bark? And then the leaves are pretty good indicators as well. They have these, the way the veins go, it's very unique to this tree compared to other maples. You see the way that the lines are going down there? I'll see if I can find a maple tree, just a plain maple, to show you the distinction. The leaf looks different as well, although it looks like kind of a thick maple leaf. But there are a lot of striped maple in here. Check out these rocks. So the dark green stuff is moss, and then this gray stuff, like this, is lichen. And then we got some variety of ferns that have found a way to live in a small amount of dirt found inside the crevices that was created initially by lichen. It's a really unique process. So I love getting up into these rock faces and checking out and see what actually is living in there. I also like to see how much my hair can stick up in one day, especially near the end of a long camping trip. And then as we get more and more soil, we're going to get things like grasses, things that require more dirt and more depth in order to survive. And then of course there's cedars that seem to just be able to thrive just about anywhere.
Right there.
Oh, it's got a beautiful breeze to it. Beautiful aster. Walk sound. Ha ha ha. Twinkle toes. No, you were going the right way, honey.
She did the down and over yesterday.
Okay, she's
doing the up and over.
Okay. You guys do the up and over, I'll do the down and under. So this water is Parry Sound, and it's got quite a huge shoreline and lots of islands in this area. Woo, so pretty. I am a Shield girl. I love the Canadian Shield. When I visited Sweden, I love the Baltic Shield, which is basically very similar, if not the same. Baltic Shield is the Canadian Shield, but not in Canada. So I guess the Canadian Shield is the Baltic Shield, just not in the Baltics. Is that where we're going with that? Is that where the logic continues both ways?
Whoa,
Chloe just did a little leapy right there, like it was nothing.
4.5 feet from standing. Considering she's not even 3 feet tall.
I won't be doing that. I cannot leap past my shoes. So we just had to come up about 3-4 feet. There are lots of different ways to get up. You don't have to do it the way Chloe did it. You can find your own way up. Now check this out, the way that these plates of rock are slanted, they're on an angle. So that's pretty cool. I imagine somebody out there knows geologically why this happened, whether it was a clashing of plates or a raising of the sound floor or whatever it is, but it's pretty cool. Reminds me of a place in Newfoundland that we visited. Chloe's always got to be ahead or above, it would seem. Now, this is a really neat shot because this is a sori, I believe it's called. This is the little things on the back of some ferns for them to propagate. And this is a really good representation of it.
Up here.
Chloe, did you have breakfast?
I'm not interested in rock tripe.
Let's see. Yeah, so this is a type of rock tripe. I think there's several different kinds. I've only read about it recently in more detail, and this is the brown version. There's a gray version as well. At least one of them is edible, but when you only know that one of them is edible, you probably shouldn't eat any of them. And again, here's some more moss. Lichen, rock tripe, ferns, and some nice little grass. So we got the information for renting a canoe. Can't rent a canoe from Killbear Provincial Park, but just outside of the park is Killbear Park Mall is what it's called. It's kind of like a general store. And there's another place called Detour farther out. And they rent canoes. They're, right now, they're pelican canoes, so it's kind of a short canoe that's probably not as sturdy as some people would like for such a large lake. It was $34.95 plus tax for 24 hours. You have to go and pick it up and take it back within that time. They do not deliver it to the park. They do have little informational pictures there for help to try to, for anybody who's new at putting a canoe or a kayak or a sup board up on your vehicle. So we decided not to do that. We had other things we were doing and just didn't want to have to bring it in and take it out. And there's a lot of motorboats on this very large sound. So we just decided not to. We found a nice little shaded spot instead and read for a while and relaxed, and that's what we did.
Start over there. You're going through time as you walk this way.
Am I gaining time or losing time?
You're coming into the future.
Can I go back in time?
Yeah. Walk that way.
No. Yeah, this is definitely not shale. From where we're from, an area that has a lot of shale well, not in the same area, but in Kettle Point area, there's a shale shelf that just keeps breaking away and breaking away because it's very, very delicate, very fragile, layered. This is years of erosion and or glacial. This is not something that happened. All of these marks that you're seeing in here did not happen this year or last year. These were made over, can we say hundreds of thousands of years? I mean, it was a long time.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, I'll say tens of thousands, but this was created over a very long period of time. This is not recent erosion or water, it's not damage, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. The markings and the shapes and all the different edges and the colors, and it's absolutely beautiful. To just stand here and be able to see this I'm always in awe when I see stuff like this. It's just absolutely gorgeous and, you know, breathtaking, but also so massive. Consider what it would have required over the years to make any kind of mark in such hard stone. This is really different than some of the stuff around Shield though, because a lot of times we're getting the rounded, more pink rock at the shore. You know, like when you think about like Killarney or even farther up here. Yeah. If you go up to the other trail, everything's rounded. Yeah, so this is completely different rock or a completely different time period or something.
This must have been forced up out of the earth.
That's what it looks like. It looks like something came underneath and pushed it up and slanted it, and that pressure actually broke it. Obviously, I need a degree in geology in order to really understand. Turkey tails. But is she going to come back?
There she will. She's very, very good at what she does.
No, stay up. Up. It's like a little balance beam. It's actually moving up and down. Hi, come.
Very good.
Come.
Can you get chassis?
Come.
Can you show off about how cool you are? What is this?
Oh yes, you're amazing. Look at the circles. Chloe, come. Hi.
Sarah loves her log.
Oh, right where there was a thing. Hi. Hi. Oh.
All right.
Very cute. Thank you very much. That may be the only time during this 29 day trip that she actually humored me and did something for the camera. I wouldn't expect any more, so don't get too used to it. So that's basically the trail. You could learn a lot geologically, but if nothing else, it has great views. It's not very long, but it is diverse. It will take you out to the beach here at the Lighthouse campground, which is where we're staying. And then you can go for a dip after being out there. Chloe wants to go for a dip, but she's not allowed on that beach because it is not a dog-friendly beach. But Killbear does have 2 dog-friendly sandy beaches that you can take your pup to. So that's fantastic. They're very nice beaches. I lied, we're not exactly done. We still have to go through this little bit of a forest. Okay, so that is officially the end of this trail. Lighthouse Point Trail at Killbear Provincial Park. We are heading back to the campsite to have our lunch and break down the campsite, go and dump, and then we'll be on the road to Earl Rowe Provincial Park, which is our last night on our adventure, on our escape, before we head back to Petrolia. So this is the 28th day. This is the 10th park of our 2021 Northern Ontario Camping Escape series. We hope you've been enjoying it. If you haven't seen the rest of the videos, check out the whole playlist. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss anything. So thanks again for joining us. I am Tricia from Nature Lover Canada, and on behalf of me, Chitra, and the Chloe Bear, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again out there.